viewers. Hello, you are watching GAM Television. My name is Veronica van der Kamp. Today, I'm sitting down with my own viewers. I feel so proud to be talking to a young Ghanaian lawyer. Just stay tuned and let's see what she has for us. Davina,
thank you for having me.
you are welcome to GAM Television.
Thank you.
A Ghanaian lawyer. How old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
Wow. You know, I just feel so proud when I'm seeing my own Ghanaian youth doing so well.
Thank
We would like to know more about you, how you got there.
you. Okay.
Was it your dream or it just came along way?
Well, when I was younger, people always told me, I think by the way I like to discuss and argue in a good way, that I have to be a lawyer. So it was always like in the back of my head.
Okay.
But when I started school, primary school, there were a lot of subjects and I didn't really know what to choose. So initially I chose what they call in Dutch natuur en gezondheid. So that is actually, let's say, the biology and chemistry side. So that's what I did in high school. And it was actually my mom that was always telling me, yes, you should become a doctor. You should become a doctor. Yeah, so that was kind of confusing me because at one side I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to do law, and at the other hand my mom was saying, no, you're smart enough to become a doctor. So I did like health studies for like 2 years, but then eventually I was like, I have to do something that is that I actually want to do, and that I feel that I'm good at. So I changed it, and then I decided to study law. And I decided to study law at Erasmus University, that is in Rotterdam. And from there off, I studied law, and I worked in like a law firm, and now I started my own law firm.
Because we know from experience and what we've been hearing also within the community that sometimes it's very difficult when you are from the institute and the advice that you get, and it doesn't give you the chance to really do what you want to do. Did you have any challenges like that?
No, actually in my case it wasn't really like that, because I kind of had a bit of a high score. So there was no way around it. So from my part it was kind of easy. But a couple of years ago, I used to give extra classes to primary school children, and I noticed that that was a big issue, because the teacher would say, okay, my advice is to give FMBO, but then maybe the child will have a score that is for HAVO. But now they really take the teacher's advice above your own score. But my advice would be, if you have a case like that, to put your child in a high school which has FMBO, HAVO and FBO.
Okay.
Because if you put the child in that school, when the child in the first year, it's the chance for a child to really prove and show him or herself. So if he shows him or herself, that same school, they can get him up to HAVO or FBO. But if you go to a school with only FMBO, even if he does well, that is the end. That's the end. So that would be my advice.
And that's a very good advice to our viewers also, because sometimes with this advice, it really changes the future of our kids. But knowing this, we have to choose the school wisely, so that if the advice is low and the child is doing well, they can always change and they can have the chance to do.
Yeah. Because I would always say, surround your children with people that do higher, because that would really motivate them. I'm not really a fan of just the FMBO schools.
So, how long have you been practicing law?
Well, I started my company this year. I started my study about 7 years ago, and I worked in South Africa for a while. It was part of my study to work there at the law firm. And so I would say like about 7 years that I'm really active doing this.
Okay, so working there and here, how was it like?
In South Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, it was very different.
Okay.
But then South Africa used to be a Dutch colony, so they also have a language called Afrikaans, which is similar to Dutch. Anyway, so a lot of Dutch rules and laws are also applicable there.
Okay.
So yeah, but there was kind of a stash of what I was doing, so it was more that I was under another lawyer and watching what he does, and yeah, just studying from him. Yeah.
You like it there?
It was nice.
Okay.
It was nice. Nice people, nice weather, very big. You hear a lot of dangerous story about South Africa. That is true as well, but you have to stay in the safe places.
Was it your own choice to do your stasha in Africa?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
You get a list. Well, it depends on which university you go to, but our university, they like international contacts.
Okay.
So you get a list with places that you can go, and then I saw South Africa, and I just wanted to try something different. Yeah.
So who take care of your expenses, your rent, and everything?
You yourself have to do that.
Okay.
They are like they call it BERS. They're like organization that help people that want to study abroad. So you have to go on an interview or do some certain assignments, and if you pass those assignments and those interviews, they can give you like a scholarship for about €1,000, €2,000. So I had 2 scholarships to go there, which helped me a lot. And then also you get your studie financiering from Holland.
Also,
that continues. So
Did you know somebody there when you went?
No, I was just by myself.
Brave girl.
Yeah.
So now you are working with Dependable.
Yes.
And what do you do really there?
Yeah, I specialize in immigration law and labor law. So if anybody calls, any clients that have issues in those 2 departments, I usually handle their cases. But then Dependable is for more legal areas like persons and family law or contract law, consumer law, whatever the case may be. And then I work with different jurists and lawyers. So it's kind of a legal assistance office for different legal areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's come to you.
Yeah.
You specialize in immigration law and labor law.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
Labor law has everything to do with what goes on at your work. So if you have a conflict with your employer or even your colleagues, if you got fired, if you didn't get paid, or your pay is not according to what you think it should be, or you are sick and your employer is forcing you to work, any conflict that you have with your employer, that has to do everything with labor law. And then immigration law is for...
Wait.
Yeah.
Viewers, this is something that we really need.
Yeah.
Also, you're Ghanaian.
Pachane.
Ufi.
Pacho mi fikumase.
Asante neighbor.
Pachane.
Osasama okay, yamede papa. Because we, as migrants, sometimes I think we don't know our rights. I mean, some do, but sometimes we don't know, what rights that we really have. But talking about work like this, I mean, this is something that the community is suffering. In Yanuma motion, Davina.
Yeah.
Remember what Ketchi, a whole lawyer at this age, 29 years. Mom, when the even at this time, crack COVID by we will have to say, you were the quite dear, and kind to say ye wedi. To mean your prob or contract to crana, yen the bassa, ye nimbe be a befa. But a nedging a mere drum, ye am back. Oh, no, what specialize. Had to say no. So, boss be no way, hey, you have to come straight to her. Davina pesa wo ka we chi ka chi chew ma no papa no mo show no mo hu so mo ba office wa on betumi I express wo mo to the language that you really understand them.
Okay, that is fine. Oh, problem, Biana, my friend. I think you drop the number on it. Okay. And see, any problem, Bia, when you will boss, or colleagues, or you were dear, nothing, or it doesn't matter what it is. Ultra sick, rana for some more the pressure too. So says, oh, bird you mad. You can just call us. We can just look at your case. You can express yourself. Bet maka English, bet maka Dutch, bet maka Chi. In but we can figure something out.
But you can figure English also.
Anything, yeah,
because
to express yourself.
Viewers, I know say here I am, papa. Where be why you Juma all these years? Na fe wo hu fa kakra ne push you. Na say wo ba na unso usro say wan kwa na eja yakoyi wedi. And na de nya ya yemba. Davina say wo boss ni wo di sa asem no a. Friend, it's always come and ask for legal advice. Now right the contract be no my juma cha and wedding some sembia and Tony Quemo free and be ya the number no ebe tuja very soon. And say
that even crack and tell you a story of a Ghanaian man who came to me Juma will be 22 years and then he was feeling sick. He was now around 62 and he was like, Minye Jumani BM, so I can't bear 4 or 5 years. I'm a common pension. And see, our friend is on by Juman, then they gave him a contract, so on sign a contract. No. He didn't ask for legal advice or call and sign the contract. No. Which means in that contract, no, it says if he stops the job, he won't get any compensation. So I hear Juma for 22 years, no compensation. And then after 8 months, they gave him extra pay, but it was a mistake. And now he has to pay back. They gave him an extra pay, was a mistake. He has to pay back 11,000 euros. Because they were signing contracts, and now on him. Yeah.
We be new. In your way, the Yamina Ayadum. Yamina Ayadum. Be a bomodina sick legal advice. So when you mind the baby mouth, now what kind of to say clear, especially I mean very well say pension a year to sana, then they try to play tricks. Yet the baby mouth says sire, we don't sakai I will say mate and person coffee na me question we ye so ya available friend or no beshim now advice so no man fast man diwa and to say you did. And now the other one say immigration law.
Yeah, immigration law as well.
And I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah, immigration law is basically if you are in Holland and you don't have the Dutch nationality and you want to have the Dutch nationality, or so per staying permit, and also per se would you be Bafi Ghana or anywhere, any other country to stay with you, then you can also contact me to see what is the best way. Because now, no, it's not very easy to get a staying permit. Every rule has been sharpened, so it's if you have any problems concerning that or questions, you can call us as well.
Because I'm so happy that you are tackling this way, because they say what be brain waha omako kefi so obi oha ebi one ne kunu ne ma ebi abeme ko wajan kwale nyina ego stress frustration wakoka ontumi ma ne baby a eso person obeka ne ho ontumi ma this I am problem nyina e ho na wa specialize abesumu I dey aboye especially this language thing you see. Is there any law abiding say obi o wa wakoka wa exams see we fairly sa na ono so mutumi eye ho bibi.
Yeah, well, what I said to say any day I had the kakra, but there are 1 or 2 things that one person can do in order not to do the test, which is proof that he has an incapability, like a sickness or maybe something mentally which can cause the person not to be able to study, or maybe the person has reached a certain age as well, which can also exclude the person to do it. But then we always have to look at the specific situation to see what we can do in that specific case.
In case ho kafu bi akwa wo Ghana na se bi a wo anim ni du baby kura na ade usua kura na enkotim exams ya ye the question bi a wo no you just call her, make appointment with her na fakotu nanim na bibia ebekoye. Hey Davina, I'm so happy and I feel so proud.
Thank you very much.
So when I see my own Ghanaian youth say, I'm coming so far. Do you have any challenges in your study? Because sometimes what I hear is also that when you are like a migrant, now you want to reach that goal now, that you have to work like 2-3 times harder than said the Bruni Baye. Is it true?
Yeah, I feel that there's truth to it. I feel that as a migrant, you always have to prove yourself. Even when you speak the Dutch language properly, they will say, hey, you can really speak the Dutch language. How? And I'm like,
surprise.
So what is the surprise about that? So you hear some comments which you know that they are kind of surprised if a migrant person does well. Or even when I check in my own university, if you look at the amount of dark people that are there are few. So the higher you get, the whiter it gets, I always say. So yeah, there are struggles and challenges, especially in like opportunities. The white people also, where they come from, this is their country, so they have different opportunities and we have to create our own opportunities. But the only advice I have is just to push forth and also connect yourself with other people, other dark people that are like on top or doing well. Because now we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have social media, so there's a lot of ways to connect to people that maybe if you see somebody that is doing something that you want to do, just send a message. You never know. You can always try. So connect yourself with dark people.
That is very good, because you know when somebody is doing so well like this now, try so they get closer. And I'm so happy that she's here and so openly say come, so that we can also help to support you also to come up into. You are not alone. And there are Ghanaian youth that are doing so well also up there. And please, we are those watching us who are also up there, please get your hands open to help the younger ones that are also coming. Because if we have a lot up there now, I think life will be much more easier for us.
Yeah, so I'm also open even to people that have to do stasha, that has something to do with legal firms. So yeah, if you have like a child that doesn't know what to do and wants to try something in legal area, they can always come and contact us. We can help them concerning their schools or their stash or whatever. So yeah.
And this was one the stash, how it's so difficult even to get it for our kids. Her hands are open. So Uba doing something with law, no person yes, also call her. Apart from the work she's doing on her own, she's ready also to help those coming up. I'm so happy, and I just feel privileged talking to you. And yeah, trust me. And I hope this interview will reach and motivate our youth that are coming.
I hope so.
What advice do you have for our youth who really want to climb up there and they're having difficulties? Because what I know is most of them, omudu baby na things are so difficult. You know, because the challenges will be there, and now you've explained that even when you're low at fees now, get a school with a higher, and when you work harder, ube to me a building to where you want. And do you advise the young ones coming?
The young ones coming, I would say, especially in the the first and the second year of your high school. It's
That's
really
the middle bar
school. Yeah. That is really the chance to prove yourself. So don't waste those 2 years, the first year and the second year.
Okay.
And then also, I think for the youth now, especially in Amsterdam, there's a lot of peer pressure, and a lot of youth, they prefer to go and work. And because they work so many hours, then the schoolwork drops. So my advice is, and I think it's very hard for the youth to really realize it, but it's easier for you to finish fast and then work and get the money, than work and then have school and then go to work again, because your whole road will take longer. So my advice is, I know it's very hard, but just focus on school and surround yourself with people that are interested in school, and just make sure you get the good grades. Because with the good grades, the grades are the ones that talk. If you have good grades, nobody and nothing can pull you down.
So it goes to also the parents.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we think that, oh, our kids are working and then they have much income. So then, yes, you what or you say, also, Yan Sika, Sika, so Munyakrana, young family, merit things, buying expensive things. Now with this advice, she's saying that it's better. You can work by just some few hours and then focus on school. Now when you're with grades now, then you come out to have the big salary.
Yeah.
Than to just waste this time on the work, and then they'll be in now and then they get frustrated because they can't cope the hours at work.
Yeah.
And the study,
it's too much pressure.
Then becomes too much, and if you don't take at the end of the day, you know, the child, stops, becomes a school dropout, or no, when you juma papa, or no so a juma so no, akwakoye, you go a juma ye no yet a juma nanko pay, but school no way, ya quite ensuya dear, encha. Into when so your advice, I say, as parents, no. We should take it with us. Uban person ye juma so kakra will be try now so for support him. But it won't be forever. It will come one day when you have his full job and then you are free.
True.
As a lawyer, a Ghanaian lawyer, Umame Papanum, sure. Why do you think it's so important for them to come to you?
I think it's very important because I can relate to them. As I said, you can come and speak Twi, English, whatever language you feel comfortable in speaking, you can come and I will understand you. Also, I am Ghanaian. My parents are from Ghana. They stay in the Netherlands as well. So I've seen their struggle. I've seen what they've been through. I've seen what the culture is in Ghana. So it's easier for me to relate to them, and I'm on their side.
Yeah.
I think that is the most important thing, is I'm on your side. So when you come to me, I'll do more than what I can, more than 100% to help you and to get you the best solution and to be honest to you in your options.
Well, she said she understands the culture. She is one of our own, and she's saying she is on our side. Bra, obanchen, unya. Onu beka kasa ubetumi I express more. Say the immigration problem bia wo ukru na akoka fio oye na akoka fio se wo ba na wo pese okofa no ina aye problem just call her. The ye meden so kra ne adwuma mu de ode baaye no kwadwuma mom de edi nsem bebre nim alright ntino na wafa ne saa why adwuma so many years for kakra ye be push you saa because contract bia ebia wanya ka wan hwe ya wo say e be fi mensem na wo de ahometie ene even onye healthy na nyame anya do na akobo yare ato na to me nya adwuma. So whatever problem that you have at your workplace, you can call her. How do we reach you?
You can reach me through my telephone number. It's on the flyer.
Okay.
Or you can do it WhatsApp. You can call Facebook and Instagram. I think for the parents, I think the best thing is the number. That is 0648639502. So I can repeat that. That is 0648639502. So you can call us or you can send a WhatsApp and we will get to you as soon as possible.
Okay. So the panefra between na ketwi waka ne nsem na and then your appointment.
Yes.
And then I'm we be a one. What dear man. Yeah, that's it.
So that's
you are a God sent to our community. What's your last word?
My last word is just thanking you for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Yeah. You were so fast to help me, and God bless you too.
Amen. That I need. Amen.
Thank you.
And I receive it in Jesus' name. Oh my no papa, oh my yard. Echiabe, and I said I been at my appearance.
Oh, me mommy. Oh, mama. Mama, so me that's it. Me that was a pa what bread, but say me to auntie. I won't go now yet. Auntie, thank you so much for all you have done in my life, for sacrifices, for love, and everything you have given to me. Auntie, mama, me that's a pa. Thank you.
Mama, what's your das? Because as far as she is now, no, or the credit na a mom and near Raddy, I would teach you. To once when you mean shall say, well, raise embassy, ama and the community, no, yes, you being so emphasis. Well, viewers, I think this is what we have for you today. Dependable, and I have my own here, Davina. If you have any legal problem, she is more specialized with immigration law and labor law. The telephone number will be on the screen. Just call her. Anything you have, work, anything. And it's a broad, also legal company. So if you call her and it's not even around her specialty, she will introduce you to other lawyers that are also around there. So any legal thing you have, just call. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Veronica van der Kamp, your host, and I've been speaking to lawyer
Davina.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
You are a Ghanaian?
Yes.
Ashanti?
Yes.
29 years and a lawyer?
Yes.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Are you dating?
I didn't expect that.
Okay, we leave that for now. So, we don't know. That's a question mark. If you have any legal problem, call her. And then she may add the rest to you. Bye.